Hello, Abby Del Rey, a familiar face here to give you some training today, some exercise to move that body around, to make yourself feel good, to get that blood flowing, to make you stronger, healthier. We're going to do it all with this workout. If this is the first time you're seeing me, welcome to class. Carmine Scandora here, going to take you through a nice workout. I just want to say that I miss you guys so much. It's been a while since I was able to get in there and see you guys, and I just want you to know that I'm always thinking about you, and I hope that everybody is healthy and safe over there, and that you continue to keep your body moving, whether there's a video to watch or not. Your body is very important. Keep it healthy, keep it moving, okay? We're supporting you guys. We love you. My wife and I, we talk about you all the time, and we miss you. So let's get this workout going. There's enough yapping. Time to work out. What we're going to do today is our strength and conditioning class. We're going to do some standing exercises, some seated exercises. We're going to strengthen our muscles, get our heart and lungs healthy, and we're going to do it all with a little smile on the face. We're going to have a good time doing it. All right, guys, let's start with a little march in place. To do this movement, I want you just to bring the knees forward. Keep your balls of the feet on the floor. Don't raise those toes up. All we're doing right now is bringing our knees straight ahead. I always want you facing your screen, but I'm going to turn every now and then so you can see a different angle, okay? So right now, I'm just bringing my knees forward. And now I'm going to focus on bending my elbows and pulling my elbows behind me, okay? We're going to focus on our breathing. And how about that posture? Are we rounded here, or are we pulling those shoulders back and raising our chest up to the ceiling? That's what we're looking for. Nice proud chest and strong hips. Let's see if we can pick up the feet now off the floor. Take it to a little march in place. Knees are still going straight ahead. Hands are relaxed. Smile. Feeling good about ourselves. Focusing on that breath. Let's see if we can elevate the knees just a little bit higher now. Even if you need to slow down the march, really try and press through the floor and raise those legs up. Looking good, guys. Keep moving. Keep breathing. We're going to be picking up the pace here, so let's take it back down, and this time a little bit faster with our feet, okay? We got a little bit of a bounce now. Our feet are touching the floor quicker. We're still up tall. We still have those knees going straight ahead. We're still focusing on that breath. But we're going to get our lungs healthy right now. So this is going to be more cardio-based workout today. We're going to focus on those healthy lungs, making sure they stay that way. So keep that body moving. And remember, if you can't bring the feet off the floor, that's fine. Keep those balls of the feet on the floor. You can go nice and quick, just like this. The feet do not have to leave the floor. It's up to you. Good job, guys. Just a little bit longer. Keep jogging in place. Chest up, shoulders back. I'm always going to do posture checks with you. All right, let's go ahead and slow it down now. And our next movement, I'm going to have you step out, out, in with our feet. Step, step, in, two, outs, two ins. Okay, good job. And if you need, need a little help with balance, you can keep the chair in front of you with this movement. And just kind of hold lightly. But make sure you're not leaning forward into it. Make sure you're up tall. Don't twist those hips. I want to make sure they're square in front of you. Keep moving. Can you go a little faster with the feet? Almost like you're stepping over little hurdles. Keep going, keep breathing. Just a couple of more. Let's go. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Shake out those legs. Great work. All right, we're loosening up those legs. Here, we're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to do a little bit of balance work now. So, with my chair in front of me, my trusty chair, I'm going to step to the right side of the chair and hold with the left hand. Stand up nice and tall, chest up, and make sure your hips don't go backwards. I really want you to squeeze your buttocks to keep your hips forward. Let's go ahead and take that right leg. We're going to raise it in front of us and then swing it back behind us. And we're going to let it swing back and forth from the hips. And as we're swinging the leg, let's see if we can counter swing with the arm. So as the leg goes backwards, the arm goes forward. If you're feeling comfortable in your position here and the hips feel strong, just hold a little lighter with the chair. Don't press so hard. Maybe just fingertips. If you're really comfortable with the movement, just keep your hand available to grab the chair if you need it. Go ahead and relax that leg back down. We're going to side step on over to the other side of your chair. And let's repeat on our left leg. So holding on with the right hand, chest up, shoulders back, hips forward. Make sure you're squeezing the buttocks. Here we go. Swing that leg. Forward and backwards. We're still counter swinging with the arm. And here's a little tip. To have better balance, press the weight through the heel of your foot and squeeze your buttocks really tight. Okay? So if I was relaxed in the hips, I'm going to have a lot of movement and I can lose my balance. But if I'm pressing through the heel, much easier. Stay tall. Couple more swings. Nice work, guys. Shake out those legs. Excellent. Let's go behind the chair now, and we're going to hold our hands forward. And we're going to swing the legs side to side now. With the toes always pointing forward, now I'm going to remove my chair so you can see me. But I'm going to pretend I'm holding that chair. I'm going to keep my toes forward, press through the heel of my foot so my hip doesn't go out to the side, and let's swing the leg out and across the front. We're going to go side to side with those leg swings. By the way, I didn't introduce the gym here. This is my gym, High Speed Dirt Fitness. We've been in West Boca for 3 years now, and I just finished up a bunch of group classes today, and I'm going to finish with one final group class, and that's my virtual class with you guys. So welcome to the gym. After the workout, I'll show you around. Shake out those legs. And let's take it to the other side now, chest up, shoulders back. We're going to swing the leg the other way. Holding on to that chair. If you're my originals at that 9 o'clock class, 8:30, 9 o'clock class, if you're my 9 o'clockers, you should be pretty good with this movement, okay? So just go ahead and press through the heels. Keep that core tight, belly tight. Just a few more swings. And relax those legs, shake it out. Good. You should feel a little burning in those hips. That's a good sign. That means they're engaged, they're working, and they're going to get stronger so you have better balance. Let's do a little hip hinging now. What does that mean? That means we're going to activate the buttocks and lower back by pulling our chest up, shoulders back. I want you to hold on to the back of the chair. I'm going to show you the side view. Holding on to the chair, pull your chest up, shoulders back. As I lean forward from my hips, I'm going to push my buttocks behind me. And that's going to help me keep the balance right through the heels of the feet. So up tall, hinge those hips backwards. Keep your back as straight as you can. If that's as far as you can go, hold it. And then squeeze your buttocks and push yourself back up to a nice tall posture. Push your hips backwards. Hold on to the chair for balance, but don't pull on it. Just holding lightly. And press through the heels, squeeze your buttocks, and bring yourself back up. Let's repeat that again. Push those hips backwards. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper than you did before. A little bit lower. Take an exhale as you raise back up, squeezing the buttocks and scooping it underneath. Let's go again. Push those hips backwards. Maybe we can go a touch lower than we did before. Go ahead and hold it here. Give me a nice exhale, keep that back straight, squeeze the booty, and back up. 2 more reps, let's go a little deeper. Go, hold that chair, hold that countertop, whatever you're holding, go ahead and give it a nice hold. Keep your back straight, it's gonna stretch all these muscles behind our leg. Lower back as well, and the buttocks, push yourself back up. 1 final repetition, let's see what you got. Push those hips back. I want you you can't go any deeper, we're gonna hold it there. Keep your posture, keep your back straight. Breathe out as you hinge your hips forward. Nice work, everybody, good job. Go ahead and shake out those legs, you should feel it right behind those legs. We're gonna go to the front of our chair now. And I know you guys have been practicing this while I was gone, but we're gonna test it out. I wanna see how you stand up from that chair. So, we're gonna make sure that the chair is not a rolling chair, and it's a nice sturdy chair, and our feet are gonna be hip width apart. If you've been to my classes, you know what I say about the nose, that it goes over the toes, that's right. Nose over toes, that's how we stand up, and that's how we sit back down, okay? Remember the hip hinge we just did? We pushed our hips backwards. We're gonna do the same thing to take a seat in this chair. So up tall, chest up, shoulders back, squeeze your belly. I want you to slowly lower yourself down into the chair. You can bring the arms out in front of you. Keep the balance by the heels. Lightly touch the chair, and then squeeze the buttocks and stand back up. Let's go back down. Come down slow. If you have an armrest and you need to use the armrest, go right ahead. You can modify these movements. And now press and lift back up. Okay, let's go again, nice and slow. Tighten that core, squeeze the belly, keep the weight on your heels, keep your balance. I'm leaning forward as I push my buttocks backwards and stand up. We got 2 more repetitions, here we go. Push those hips back, chest up, squeeze the belly, focus. Lightly touch and stand up evenly with those legs. Oh, we're starting to burn. Let's get 1 more in. You can do it. Slow on the way down, even slower. Take your time, go even slower. Can you hold it right where you are? Hold it. Keep squeezing. Stay strong, keep breathing. Let's go lower until you get to that chair. Take a seat and relax those legs. Woo! Mine are burning. How's yours feeling? All right, pretty good, good. Let's slide forward in that chair. We're gonna stretch out those hamstrings. We're gonna take that right leg forward, heel on the ground, toes up. I love this stretch because this stretch will improve your flexibility. It's a PNF stretch. What does it stand for? Don't worry about it. If you know, if you remember, let me know. Sit up nice and tall, chest up. We're gonna forward fold from the hips. Place your hands on your thigh and lean forward. What you're looking for here is that our knees stay straight. That's why I'm putting a little pressure on top of the thigh, not the knee. We're gonna hold this position and just breathe through it. Now the fun part, we're gonna contract the muscle. We're gonna squeeze the muscle that we're trying to lengthen and relax. How do we do that? We take the heel and we press it firmly down into the floor. So try and bend this leg by pressing that heel into the floor. Keep pressing, you're gonna feel the squeeze behind the leg. Now relax your leg and forward fold a little bit deeper. Now we can get lower into our stretch. So let's hold it here. If it's been a while since you've stretched with me, I wanna make sure that you don't go too low too quick. Okay, so don't force going down, just relax and see how low you can go. The more you do it, the better it gets. Now, exhale as you slowly roll back up. And let's go ahead and switch legs. Take your left leg forward, heel down, toes up, chest up, shoulders back. From the waist, we're gonna forward fold. Place the hands on the thigh. Keep that knee straight and feel that stretch. Just keep breathing with it. Remember that contraction we did? We're gonna do it again. So press that heel down into that floor. Press firmly, keep squeezing, hold it, hold it. Now relax the leg and sink a little bit deeper now into that stretch and hold it there. Keep holding that position. Slowly exhale as you roll back up. And bend those knees. Nice work, guys. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna slide forward in the chair like we were. We're gonna take the right leg and we're gonna slide it out to the side of our body. The toes are gonna point forward. Take your hip and rotate it slightly forward so we're nice and tall here. Don't lean away from the stretch. Just keep a tall posture. I'm We're gonna feel that stretch from the ankle running up the leg. Try and keep your pinky toe on the floor as well. So really get that big stretch there. Keep holding that position. Stay tall. Let's help our leg back by bending the knees, sliding the leg in, and take the left leg out. Toes forward, up tall, chest up. Rotate from the hip. Stay tall. So, something you may not know that happened over this nice quarantine we're having. We went out, my wife and I and a friend of ours, we did 48 miles in 48 hours. So go ahead and slide that leg in. And what that means is every 4 hours, we ran 4 miles. We started at 4 p.m. on a Friday, and every 4 hours, so 8 p.m., 12 a.m., 4 a.m., 8 a.m., we kept doing every 4 hours doing 4 miles until we hit our 48 total miles. It was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful experience I got to share with my wife and my friend, and it's something I'll never forget. And now the wheels are turning. I'm pretty sure I can do 54 now in 48 hours, so we're going to try and add a half a mile to each one of those runs. I'll keep you guys updated on that progress. All right, up tall. Let's go ahead and bring our right knee. Can you bring it up toward the chest? Bring the heel, place it on top of your thigh. Relax your leg so it hangs, dead weight. Now, I'm going to feel the stretch in the buttocks here, so I'm going to take my hands and grab and slowly lift up. If you haven't been doing this stretch in a while, I don't want you to force it. I don't want you to pull. Okay? It's okay if you don't have the same mobility as you had before. You'll get it back. You just have to keep practicing. Okay? Now, holding that leg tight, you can hold with the hands as well, sit up tall. Let's push the knee against those hands, press in a diagonal motion and squeeze the booty, press, press, press. Keep pressing, 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax your hip and watch. Look, we got more range of motion. We have more flexibility now, just like that. Let's hold that new position so we keep that flexibility. Sitting up tall, breathing. And now let's take that bent knee, gently lower the legs, sit up nice and tall. Can you keep your back straight? And then see if you can gently forward fold from the hips. And if you go a little bit, that's good. If you can go a little more, even better. Just make sure you feel that stretch in the hips. That's all that matters. Give me a slow exhale as you come back up. Let's lower that leg down nice and easy. And bring the other leg up. Let's take the ankle, place it on top of the thigh, relax the hip. We're going to bring this knee back up, this relaxed hip. All right, we're not going to press down just yet. We're going to stretch it out first, we're going to warm it up. All right, I want you guys to squeeze the hip again. To do that, just take that bent knee, press against those arms. Here we go. Push and hold it. 6 seconds. Come on, keep pushing, keep breathing, don't stop. Now relax the hip and see if you can gently pull just a little bit more than you did before. Keep that posture, breathe. You guys are doing great. How do I know? I can see through the TV. I see you. So keep working. Let's take that bent knee, gently press down. Sit up tall. If you can, if you feel the stretch here, hold it. No need to go forward. If you're not feeling the stretch, lean forward just a little bit. Keep leaning until that stretch is felt and hold it there. Slowly come back up. Easy as you release that leg. Nice work. All right, guess what? We're going to work our balance now. So I want you guys to get behind that chair one more time. We're going to finish with some balance work. All right, so let's get behind our chair. And what I'm gonna do so you can see me is I'm gonna turn slightly to the side, but of course just keep facing the television or the computer screen or the projector, whatever you're watching me from. And we're gonna work our balance. Balance is so important, as we know, and a lot of our balance, majority of our balance, is coming from our core. Remember how we did those hip hinges and we squeezed the buttocks tight? I need you to keep that tight squeeze to maintain your stability. So let's do our tandem stance first. That means one foot in front of the other. We're gonna hold on to our chair. I'm gonna place my left leg and bring it in front of my right foot and have a nice straight line. The heel is touching the toes. If this is uncomfortable for you to hold on to and you feel less stable, I want you to open up your stance a little bit wider. You can, about a couple of inches will do the trick. And now you'll have a wider base of support. It'll basically make it easier to balance, okay? So let's go ahead, concentrate, squeeze your buttocks, pull your shoulders back, press through the ground with your heels, keep your belly tight, pull your belly in, hold this position. I want you guys to try and focus on a steady point, okay? Concentrate on something, focus. Keep working, keep holding. Keep the hands available to grab the chair if you need it. Just a few more seconds here and then we'll switch sides. Keep digging through the heels, stay strong, don't lose your hips. Keep squeezing the buttocks. Keep pulling that belly in. Should be nice and straight here, tall and proud. Nice work. Let's go ahead and hold on to that chair, shake out those legs. Let's see if you got it on the other side. We're going to take our right foot, bring it in front of your left foot. We got a straight line here. Remember, if it's too challenging, and you feel unstable, and you feel like you can't take your hand off the chair, I want you to open your stance wider, okay? The wider you take it, the easier it is to balance. So that's up to you. Squeeze your butt, push it forward, bring your belly in, chest up. Hold that position, hands are available to grab the chair. Concentrate. Press through the heels of your feet. Keep pulling the belly in. Keep squeezing the hips so we don't lose our hips and fight our balance. Focus, you can do it. Just a few more seconds here. Let's go 5 seconds. Nice work, guys. Go ahead and shake out those legs. All right. Now, let's turn it up a little bit. Let's try our single leg stance. It's been a while, so let's see if we still got it, okay? And if you don't, if it kind of went down a little bit, that's okay. We're going to build it right back up. Not a problem. Okay, so go ahead and hold on to your chair. And we're going to start by warming up those hips one more time. So I want you to press through the heel of your left leg. Really push down firm, right? So if I'm relaxed here, not pressing down, my hip's out to the side. But if I press down and tuck my hip in, I'm very balanced here. So that's what I want. Okay, bend your right leg. Press the weight through the heel of your left leg. Keep your hips tucked in, belly tight. So the ball of the foot is on the floor, and that's going to give us a little balance assistance. But don't lean forward. The more you lean forward, the more you grip your toes. The more you grip in your toes, the harder it's going to be to keep that balance. So push the weight to the heel. Tuck your hip in. Think tall. Use the other leg to assist, but put the majority of the weight on that left side. Holding the chair lightly or just raising the fingertips up. Go ahead and bring the leg down. Shake out that standing leg. Nice work. Let's take it to the right side. Press through the heel on the right foot. Bend the left knee. Ball of the foot is on the floor on the left side. Push those hips forward and hold that position. Very good, guys. Welcome back to class. Keep those hips strong. It's all in the hips. Keep pressing, keep squeezing. How's your posture? Are you rounding the shoulders? Or are you proud right now? Proud to be back. Keep holding. And foot back down, let's shake it out. All right, we're gonna advance the movement. Now, instead of the ball of the foot helping us, just the tips of the toes are gonna help us. So we're gonna be on our tippy toes now. So put all the weight back onto that left side, press through the heel, and bend that right leg. Just the tips of the toes to the floor. So we can't put as much weight as we did last time to help us. What does that mean? That means we have to squeeze our muscles, the same muscles we used before, we gotta squeeze them harder. And when you squeeze them harder, you have better stability. Keep holding this position. If you're comfortable in this position, and only if you're comfortable, remember the hands are always available to grab the chair. I want you to try and squeeze even harder, squeeze harder, and now see if you can pick up that foot. Squeeze hard, keep pressing through the heel. It doesn't have to come up high, that right leg. Just see if you can hold it there. Maybe you can hold it for a couple of seconds and you put the toe back down. But don't lose your squeeze. Don't relax and say, oh, that was tough. You can push through this, squeeze those muscles. Slowly lower the foot down. Great work. Shake out that leg. It should be pretty tired. Those muscles are contracting tight. Let's do the same on that right leg. Press through the right heel. Ball the foot to the floor. Chest up. I'm always watching. I'm watching you. Keep breathing with it. Stay concentrated, focus. So good for the body, the muscles, but so good for the mind too. Getting that blood flowing, making those lungs healthy. We're going to continue to do that. Let's see if we can elevate that foot by squeezing these muscles harder. See if that foot can come off the floor a little bit. If it can't, that's fine. Put the tips of the toes back to the floor. But make yourself work right now. We're going to progress just a little bit each time we do these exercises. Next thing we know, we're up here. We started here, and now we're up there because we were consistent. We didn't do it once and then stopped. It doesn't matter where you start. It's just that you start. So start. Go ahead and bring that leg down. Shake it out. Awesome work. So proud of you guys today. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish with our deep breathing exercises because our lungs are vital right now. They have our whole life and even more so to this day. So let's build some lung strength. We're going to take big, healthy, deep breaths in. I'm going to teach you how to breathe big so your lungs widen as much as they can and accept as much oxygen as they can. So we're going to breathe from the belly. And my wife taught me this, my wife the singer. She taught me how to sing and she said, you want to breathe from here and then you can project your voice. I haven't really practiced, so don't judge me. All right, let's put the hands on the belly, okay? Bring your shoulders back, chest up. We want to be up tall. I want you to push your belly as far out as you can and take a deep breath in through your nose. Here we go. Hold that deep breath in, belly should be out nice and far, and then breathe out through the mouth. Push that belly back in. We're going to add to it this time. We're going to push the belly out as far as we can, just like you did, and then we're going to breathe in through the chest as much as we can. So now there's two chambers we got to breathe from. Here, fill it up, and then here, fill it up, okay? Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Hold that deep breath in. You should have a lot of air in those lungs and breathe out through the mouth. Keep breathing. Get it all out. Good. Now we're going to add one more chamber. We can get some air up here too, right? So, from the belly first, fill it up. Then the chest, fill it up. Then open that mouth up. Suck everything else through the mouth in. And let's get as much air into those lungs as we can. Here we go, deep breath in. Hold your deep breath. You should have big breath in here. Hold it. Let it out through the mouth. We're gonna do it one more time. This time, we're gonna do it my favorite way. We're gonna stretch when we do it, so our feet are hip width apart. We're standing tall and proud. You guys did great with me today. Love having you. I will be seeing you again very shortly. We're gonna be doing a chair exercise class as well. Feet hip width apart, a virtual chair class. All right, so up tall, a big belly breath in, raise your arms up in the air. Hold your deep breath in, reach higher to the ceiling. Now pull backwards, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale it all out. Nice work today, everybody. Good job. Loved having you back. We are going to do this again. Remember, the next one will be our seated chair exercise. You don't have to get out of the comforts of that chair, but don't think you're not going to be working. We're going to build that heart rate just the same. We're going to get those muscles strong just the same.